So let's do the thumping or the surge generator, using surge generator doing the fault detection using arc reflection method, or we call it as a SIM method or MIM method, secondary impulse method or multiple impulse method. This is a surge generator. You can see all the options in that. This is the ammeter which shows you the complete current injection, whatever we are injecting the voltage based on that. This is the high voltage indicator. This is the emergency switch off button. So in case of any emergency, you can just press this button, everything will shut down and the circuit will be dead. So once you open it, then it's on. You have a grounding alarm. If the cables are not if the equipment is not grounded, then this grounding alarm will come up, the LED will glow. It shows that the grounding is not proper. If this is off during running condition, it means everything is set. So you have a test method, you have a SIM method and Icm method over here. You can select this switch in different modes during testing. Normally we use a SIM method for fault locator, and then for pinpointing we use Icm method, which is more powerful, which gives more acoustic sound. Then you have the voltage selector switch, capacitor bank switch we call it as. So you can select the voltage 8 kV, 16 kV or 32 kV. Since we are testing a 132 kV line, underground line, so we are going directly with 32 kV voltage. You have a surge, a single pulse. You just press this surge during a reflection or SIM or MIM method. You have a cyclic pulse. Once you go to the pinpointing, you just change the pulse from cyclic so that it regularly injects the pulse on a regular interval of time. You can see that this is a clock. You can set the time from 2 seconds, 4 seconds, or 5, 6, 8, and 10 and 12. So it's like that. This is a switch on and switch off button. So let's start the cable fault location using arc reflection method.
Now we just switch on the. This is here.
So everything is done. Switch on the equipment. As you can see that everything is fine. There is no grounding alarm, which means that the system grounding is very good. And then this is a stop button, so which means you have a three security switch. One is emergency, one is stop, and this is power on. So once it is not on, it shows that everything is fine. You have to just start. Then if you want to start it, before starting you have to see that test voltage is always 0, and you see that there is a 0 voltage, and then you press start. So you are working on the SIM method, and then 32 kV, then just start. So when you start injecting the voltage, slowly switch on the voltage and slowly increase the voltage. You can see that the voltage is increasing, and as well as the current. We have seen that the voltage breakdown for this cable is 15 kV, so we are gradually rising it to 15 kV. And then we'll go to this TDR, select the mode. So we are doing SIM there, so we are going with the MIM method here. Then we press test, which means that the equipment says that it is ready for taking the arc reflection, so it is armed now. So then we just press, then we thump it with surge. So one surge, so once you surge, it breaks down there is a fault already, so it is breaking down, which means that the fault has been identified. So we just need to locate the fault. We will conduct this test now with the Icm method. So now we'll perform this Icm method. So we have selected the switch in Icm, same 32 kV, pulse mode, and then everything is fine, everything is 0. So switch on the surge generator. You can see that everything is fine. Start. Then now slowly increase the voltage. We have seen that in SIM method the voltage breakdown is at 15 kV. So it's better always to select directly at 15 kV. And then we select Icm surge and the options, and then we select the mode, and then it is already range is 2 kilometers. And then we set the gain is 32. That's fine. And then we just put test. So now it is armed already. Just provide the thumb. You can see the graph is already there, and we can see the fault distance showing around 759 meters. So these are the reflective pulses over there. So you can see that it is reflective already. So it's very nice. It shows the distance to the fault. 756, 759. So if you set the VOP accurately, then we'll get the distance to fault. So it's 172. If you set 169, we'll get the accurate distance. So once it is done, so for pinpointing, we just need to change it to cyclic. If you change it to cyclic, you can see that it is already cyclic, and every 7 seconds it starts thumping automatically. It starts injecting the pulse. So once this is done, we directly go there and then we find out the fault of the field. Thank you. Successful cable fault location at 132 kV. Found at 756 meters. It's a cable joint, and the recorded sound of arcing was also identified very clearly.
खोलो and don't touch anything. बस अर्निंग बस खोल दो बस.
आवाज थोड़ा कम कर.
There you know.
Every 7 seconds.
No, here on it.
साउंड तो यहीं से आ रहा है. अब इसके अलावा कितना प्रूफ चाहिए? नहीं डोर को
उधर देखेंगे क्या
क्या बोलते हैं